What?
Suck it.
All right, welcome YouTube viewers. This is Josh on the TFL Legion, the Forgotten Legion 30K,
Oh
coming
my
at you.
God, you fucked that up so
Hey man,
much.
come on, come on, man.
That's like the first test of TFL. Can you say the name? Okay.
All right,
The TFL
the Forgotten
Legion.
Legion 30K. Thank
The
you.
So
L,
redundant.
the L.
www.warhammer30k.com. Let's see. Redneck
So,
Mullet Fights.
so redundant.
So yeah, we are live here. It's Wednesday. We're a little late as usual. I've been telling everybody 8:15, which like bumps up our like late time to 8:25. So I apologize, but 10 minutes here or there. What's 10 minutes among friends, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
But I'm here. I'm sporting my Adepticon Iron Warriors. Look at that, my Iron Warrior shirt. I got it from Adepticon. I thought I'd put it on because I'm going to be painting up some of these sweet ass Vindicators tonight. But we got Michael, Monty, aka Monty Mandingo Montalago, and Chris, the Shaft, pretty.
What's up?
And Zach.
Oh yeah,
in the
man.
mix.
So
Zach is like ghosting right now. Nobody knows how he's in the call.
It's like Ghost in the Machine, man. Ghost in the Shell.
yeah, Zach's like with us in spirit.
I'm here,
I
man.
guess.
I'm here.
Zach should be joining us later on, like with my mom in
like
the car.
Prometheus.
So that should be interesting.
I'm
So your
right
mom's
here,
gonna talk
dude.
some heresy?
I'm hoping so. You know,
Dude,
she's been known to heresy up.
my mom has no clue about the heresy, so I'm a little jealous.
She actually was present at Stiff 2.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was there at Stiff 2.
She was present at Step 1 too.
Did she step in a Stiff? Yes, she was there at Stiff 1.
Yeah, she came.
Yeah,
She went with Wendy and bought the snack trays.
That's
She was
right. That's
serving
right.
hors
She's pretty
d'oeuvres, baby.
stiff.
I'm not even gonna touch that.
She's been to more Horus Heresy events than most people listening to this podcast.
That's right. That's right.
Pretty
But
pretty
you
fucked
stick
up.
with us, and you will get to come to some Horus Heresy events.
That's right. Oh yeah. Well, even if you do bring the food trays, it's cool.
Well, especially if you bring the food trays. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is taken in by the iPhone.
Sorry. I'm bringing up my what's on the agenda. I do know that after the intros,
Already?
we always go into what's on the bench, and me myself, I've already mentioned that I'm working on Vindicators tonight, so pretty excited about that with the new Iron Warriors Rite of War. I'm looking forward to some precise bombardments here in the near future. But Chris, what are you working on?
Let's see. So I busted out my Arena Rex. I know it's not 30K, so I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot, but when we were at Adepticon, we ran into the Arena Rex booth, which is seriously one of the coolest new games I've seen come up. Oh, Josh has it right there.
Yeah, these are my guys.
So I bought into Legio 13. Josh got the Moritai. Michael, what did you get?
The Zellerfi? I don't know, the Native Americans.
Got the Native American slash...
Atlanteans.
I thought they were more like Northmen.
Yeah, I think they were like
Vikings.
It's a mixture of Atlanteans, Native American culture, and then there's some Viking in it.
Yeah.
I had some Viking in me once, but we're not going to talk about that.
We should. That sounds like a terrible. Hold on, let's all stop what we're doing right now.
Do you need me to get Lance on the phone?
No, dude, come on. Dude, why'd you go there, man? That's horrible.
Come on, how can I not?
Josh, did somebody hurt you?
Show me where the bad man touched you.
Yeah, show me on the Arena Rex model where you were.
Yeah. Was it here, bro? Was it
No,
right,
but Arena
was it right
Rex,
here?
man, they're like guys in our own tears. Austin,
They're in
I believe,
Austin,
right?
man.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
These guys are badass, man. You know, I know we're not at Arena Rex webcast, but hopefully at some point we can have these guys on just to talk about their game because it's seriously cool. I mean, the models that they did, the gameplay is super smooth just as far as watching the demo games. I read the instructions, like how to play a game, and I understood it. It wasn't like, oh, I need to play this to figure it out. No, I understood what was going on. And the models are beautiful. And the key, talking to one of the founders, the key of that was they've gone with, it's not 3D sculpted and all that stuff. This is actually sculpted by a sculptor. It's like a dude actually doing this. It's not a computerized.
Pretty. I love it when you say dude.
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 Can y'all not hear
Yeah,
me
it's,
at all?
Dude,
Yeah, we can hear you.
it's kind of an old school process. So, yeah, the game's super cool, man. So, yeah, I got those guys primed.
my dude come
Legio
out?
13 primed up. I'm trying to kind of rearrange my hobby space, my office, but we've got a new foster, an English Bulldog puppy. So he's taken over my office space. So the airbrushing has gone to Zill. He's finally getting along with all the other dogs in the house. So I'm hoping to get back to airbrushing by the weekend because I've got Warbear stuff I need to work on. Yeah, so I've got a lot of stuff in the backlog. But right now, Arena Rex started breaking those out. That's something I could work on that wasn't in the office.
Hey, quick question.
I saw
Quick question about
Zach,
that,
and I know Zach is ghosting on the feed here, but Zach has started working on his Arena Rex, dude. It was sweet, man.
Yeah, he's going with the gladiators, right?
Ludus Magnus. Ludus Magnus.
Not
Well,
Legio.
they're all gladiators.
Yeah,
God
well,
damn it.
yeah, they're all gladiators, but
Why come
more of a Roman type. No, League 13 was a Roman
Ludus
type.
Magnus?
I'm totally choffing it, but his
Ludus
stuff
Magnus.
is pretty killer, man. With that.
What? Chill out, Zach. We hear you over and over and over again.
Well, nobody's saying
Yeah,
Ludus
Zach
Magnus.
seriously is the ghost of the machine right now. I don't know what's going on with that.
Is he there for real?
Yeah, he's screaming at us like.
Your mom is like, honey, mijo, what's going on?
Dude, he's so not Mexican. I swear. This is the woman that went to Mexico with her friends when she was a teenager, right? And of course all her friends were white, and her last name's De Leon at the time, and so they're like, Anna, we're lost. We can't find where the bridge is. We need to get back to the bridge so we can cross back over to the United States, right? So they pulled over to one of the locals, right, and said, Anna, ask him where the bridge is, right? My mom, without skipping a beat, I shit you not, says, where is the bridge?
Oh, Lord.
I was like, oh God, oh,
Oh, so sad.
so sad. That's my mom's dabble in
Well,
Mexican language.
you know,
Spanish.
I gave my wife, when my wife and I started dating, so I knew my wife in high school, and she wasn't my wife is Hispanic, but she didn't come across as very Hispanic in high school. So fast forward a few years, and we reconnect, and one thing leads to another. We get married, we go on our honeymoon, and I've given her shit like the entire time we've been together, up to the honeymoon. Like, you can't speak Spanish because I never heard her speak Spanish. So we go to Italy, and we're in a tour group at the Colosseum, and there is a woman that is from Spain in our tour group. No one else spoke Spanish. She zeroed in on my wife, and she comes up to my wife, and she starts talking to my wife, and my wife busts out with a Spanish. I'm like, what the fuck? What just happened? So after that, I can... Because the reason I gave her shit, so let me reverse the story just a little bit. When we were dating, I was living in Beeville. I was working in Beeville, and there was a little Jalisco restaurant that we went to breakfast at. Dude, everybody there knew me. I loved that place. Well, one of the waitresses, and nobody spoke English in that restaurant. Nobody.
Oh, that's when you know you got a good one.
Exactly, dude. I mean, you're on point right there.
If you're ever in South Texas, YouTube, and you're looking for some authentic Mexican food, make sure no one speaks English in the place.
No one spoke English in that joint, man. It was like 6 blocks from my house. It was perfect. I could roll down there drunk, and it was good to go. And so we had gone in there, and right after we started dating, my wife had stayed over, and the waitress comes up, and she's asking what we want to drink with our breakfast. So I told her tea. I understood, Well, my wife, and the reason I gave her shit, my wife was like, what? And so the lady repeated herself, and my wife was like, what? I was like, sweetheart, she's asking what do you want to drink? Well, it turns out that waitress couldn't hear out of one ear, and so she spoke kind of weird. And I was like, it's because she spoke weird. I was like, no, that's not it. And so I gave her shit for like 3 years about that. And then we go to Italy and meet a Spaniard. My wife's like, breaking out the Spanish like professional style. I'm like,
full-fledged translator.
Yeah, full-fledged translator. And that Spanish chick stuck with us like half a day because apparently my wife was the only one in Rome that spoke English or spoke Spanish. Sorry. And so she hung out with us for quite a while through the Coliseum and beyond. But yeah, dude.
My mom, who's actually probably tuned in with Zach right now, I don't know if he's actually talking, if she's listening or not, but they just came back from a tour of Italy, I guess you would say.
That's awesome, man.
You know what's crazy though? Like, okay, so my wife's mom and my mom go to Italy together along with another friend, right?
Sweet.
But 90% of the pictures I got back were of the dudes that push the gondolas around. I was like, really?
So did they just go to Venice, or where did they go?
No, they went all over the place, but like every picture was like, hey, check out this hot Italian guy.
Dude.
Check out this hot Italian dude. I'm like, my wife's like, look. I was like, how come in every picture there's like a dude in there? Like, it's like. Then of course my wife proceeds to tell me that Italians have the biggest penises. I was like, I don't even know what. I don't need to know that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's too much information.
Because they don't.
Is that a museum? Is there a museum that tells you that? Like,
yeah, it's like everyone but you has the biggest penises in the world. What?
like right when you get off the plane, is that something they like hand you a little pamphlet?
Well, Michael, they tried to when I got off the plane. I was like, yeah, no, I'm from Texas. Fuck you.
Texans have the biggest penises.
Texans.
That's Texas.
Can y'all hear?
There's
Texas
Texas and there's everyone else.
Yes, I hear you.
Josh,
that's awesome,
can you hear
dude, that
me?
they went to Italy. Man, Italy's a fantastic country. That's for those of you listening, if you're able to go, if you haven't gone, and trust me, when we went, we were originally planning to go to the Caribbean, and when I started pricing it out, going to Italy like at the end of March was the same price as going to the Caribbean to like a resort for a week. So
Really?
what are you gonna pick? We're gonna go to fucking Italy.
No,
Check it out, dude.
we're not going to Italy. We're going to the Weekender next year. That's what we're doing. Piss on Italy.
Well, we need to talk about this because I was just looking at the Warhammer Weekender ticket thing that Forge World sent me. I'm like, gotta go.
Yes.
Gotta go. We gotta talk about this, man.
Yeah, we got to go to the Weekender because after and I tell you what, after the disappointment of Forge World at Adepticon not releasing anything, and then everything got released at the Weekender, I was like, man, we picked the wrong. No, I'll take that back. I loved Adepticon; it was fantastic.
Adepticon rocks, dude.
Adepticon rocks, but Forge World should have had more presence there. The Mastodon, the Stormbird, something, shit.
I'm glad that whole white elephant's being brought up or the elephant in the room. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, we snuck past security to go try and see what we can get early. And then, oh no, we didn't bring anything.
Yeah,
Well, I think most of it has to do with, and those of you who went to the weekend earlier this year could probably confirm, Games Workshop is now running all of the booths out. Anything that happens, Games Workshop is running it. Whereas in the past, Forge World ran it. I think they kind of brought what they wanted to. There's like, oh, fuck it, we'll bring some Skillax, we'll bring some Book 3, we'll bring some whatever, and they rolled it out. And now that GW Limited, as a parent company, is running it, I think they're really kind of clamping. They're scheduling it better. They're scheduling it differently. Let me just say that.
They didn't even have the red book.
They didn't have the red book.
No, and I agree. That was my biggest disappointment because I came there. I didn't order the red book before because like, oh, I'll just get it in Chicago.
Yeah. I had the same intent right there. I was like, surely, they sell it, they make them, they'll pack some, right? Oh,
yeah, it's been for sale for 2 weeks. We should be able to get it here. So that was a huge disappointment on my part. Model-wise, there wasn't anything I was like, oh, I got to have this model. But the red book was the one that I was like, oh, now it showed up today. Now, how many were 3 weeks out of Adepticon?
Yep.
Yeah, it showed up.
Pretty showed up today. You know,
Yeah.
Not no one else has showed up today,
Yeah.
so.
So well, you guys knew from day one. I've got that relationship with Forge World that goes back many years.
Deep, yeah, so deep.
It's so deep, so deep.
And the annals. Chris Pretty is in the annals. Forge World. The annals.
I'm in the annals of Forge World, so they say.
Did none of y'all order the cleaner, the airbrush cleaner? Is that why you haven't gotten y'all shit yet?
Well, apparently Doug Olson ordered it, but it fucked his shit up. So.
But he got repaired, like he got it like taken care of.
Well, true.
What happened?
Like additional Doug Olson's paint cleaner, the Forge World airbrush cleaner, like blew up all over his book.
No way.
So they sent him another one. I was like,
it's a bummer, man.
I was like, yeah, I'll have a slightly soggier book 6.
Yeah, I'll sell that shit on eBay. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. But yeah. So no, dude. You know, speaking of, so you talk about the Weekender, and just I mean, there's only 3 of TFL here tonight, but so if we had to make a choice, what would you rather go to next year? Adept, because I know, speaking of personally, if I get basically one gaming trip a year, so
I'll tell you what though, my wife is.
I'm sure you're kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I get wifed. You know, I get wifed all the time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I tell you what, my wife is totally cool.
Yeah.
I love her to death. You know, and a lot of times I'm wifing myself. You know, like she but you know, it's like that thing when they say, "Fine, do whatever you want." And you're like, "It's a trap." You know, it's a damn trap.
You've got Admiral Adbar standing right there.
It's a trap. Yeah. So I mean, you know damn well you better not go, even though the fine has been. You know, for all you bachelors out there that don't get wifed, yeah, it's a trap. It's a trap.
I actually explained to my wife just before we went on air, because she heard me say wifed. She's like, "What does that mean?" So I explained to her what that means. She was just laughing, but she knows it's the truth, because there's stuff. You know, as a married guy, Josh, I know, Michael, you'll know. It will come to you someday. But as a married guy, there's stuff that you do that's just going to fall under the category. You know, there's stuff that you do to build. You know, my wife drives a very nice car. And I make sure she drives a nice car.
Why are you looking around, bro?
But it's all about, you know, I gotta pave the way for what I want to do, and that's just part of it. You know, my wife, I make sure, you know, my wife gets X, Y, and Z, and that way I'm able to do X, Y, and Z within certain boundaries.
Yeah, sure.
You know, but you know, as far as a Weekender goes, I think, you know, if we had to make a call, I mean, Josh, are you thinking Weekender versus Adepticon?
Man,
you can't do both.
We're talking like overseas, man. I mean, we talk like I've already planted the seed, you know, in my wife's.
I have to.
You know, I mean, and she even said, "Why don't you just go to the UK? Isn't that where all the cool shit happens?" And I was like,
"She doesn't want to go."
You know, like
she doesn't want to go.
Oh yeah, she don't want to go do what I do, but I'm sure there's about 1,000 Irish pubs in the area, or English pubs in the area she wouldn't mind frequenting.
Well, so let me ask you this, and I know we're just kind of talking hypothetically at this point, but you know, if I go overseas, I'm not gonna lie, my wife's not staying here. She's gonna go. But so if your wife goes, I mean, she's got someone built in. They can hang out in London. They can do, you know, whatever.
Here's the thing I gotta think about. You know, you gotta think about this too. You know, like I actually came back with money from Adepticon because Forge World dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got these cool shirts. You know, and I'm happy for them. You know, but I'll be honest with you. You know, I mean, I was prepared to drop some fat bank. You know, and I ended up coming back with cash. Yeah. You know, but if I take my wife to Europe, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
double it, partner.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, you know, the thing is how much money is she going to spend? You know,
double it.
Yeah.
I've been down this road, part. I've been down this road, Josh.
Yeah, double it.
By 2.
Maybe triple.
You know,
Yeah, so
but I don't know what your wife's into. I don't know her. Like my wife she likes, she'll go see shit. I mean, she's been to England before, but she'll go to museums and she'll go shopping and whatever. Because that's the thing. I was like, well, Nottingham is like an hour and a half outside of London. She's like, well, I could just shop in London. I could go to museums. She's like, if Jay goes, and I know Jay's able to, if Jay goes, Natalie will go. So, that's kind of the whole thing. If your wife would have a built-in kind of like crew to roll with
a crew
while we did our thing.
Yeah, right.
An entourage.
An entourage, exactly.
That way
we
you
did
can
our
spend
thing.
twice as much money.
Well,
I mean,
you just don't think about it, man. That's
Yep.
You kind of close it off. Don't think about it. We've got between now and next year to plan for it. But I think it's a legitimate question. I think it's a legitimate question for TFL. Who wants to go to? Just speaking for myself, if I go to a weekender, I'm not going to be able to go to Adepticon.
no, that's true.
I'm gonna have to make a choice.
And we made a lot of cool connects and met a lot of cool people at Adepticon.
Yeah, no doubt.
People I'm looking forward to seeing next year.
Yeah, no doubt.
However, weekender, man. I mean, Europe.
You'll make, so going over there, you'll make a lot of cool connects. It's kind of the same thing. You'll meet. So at Adepticon, we met all these people, but you go to the weekender, you might meet the Greg Dan, or these other people in these podcasts or these groups.
And think of, I mean, how many of them will I be robbing by me not going over there? For them to meet. For them
exactly.
For them to meet me. I mean, how many lives were enriched by me actually going to Adepticon this year? Imagine how many more lives will be enriched by me going overseas to the weekend.
Well, Finn said the Texas boys bring the ruckus.
Yeah, we do bring the ruckus.
So, bringing the ruckus to jolly old England.
Jolly. I'm trying.
I don't know if they kick us out of the country. I'm not sure how that would work. But do you guys follow? I know so on this subject, the independent characters, Carl Tuttle, Don, and the guys from several other 40K podcasts, they're just returning from England. So rather than go to Adepticon, these guys went to Warhammer World. They went and hung out with the Overlords 40K podcast, Jason Mullins and those guys. So that's kind of it. Kind of shows you kind of what the trade-off is, because these are guys. Carl goes to Adepticon. The independent characters go to Adepticon. Last year, Jason Mullins from Overlords was at Adepticon. So they kind of show you what the difference is. And if you haven't gone to their Facebook page, check out Independent Characters. There's a ton of pictures right now just from that event, from them going and setting up games with UK people, with members of the Overlords, so on and so forth, at Warhammer World on these badass tables that we always see. So that kind of piques my interest too.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to access our Q&A here, and we have like I have a sidebar here, and Lehman Russ just popped in and said, "Yo, guys," but I don't know how to respond to him.
Lehman Russ?
Yeah, not the Lehman Russ, but a Lehman Russ.
Like the Allfather?
Ask your audience to submit questions, and they will appear below. Submit some questions. So we got 8 viewers right now. Let's get some questions in here. Any questions? And I'll see if I can.
Yeah. Why isn't there a chat, dude? What happened to the chat? Like the chat.
Yeah, I think it's because I enabled it on our thing. Go to your sidebar to the left and go under the Q&A and open that up if you can.
Yeah, I did, but I don't know how to talk into it. I can't type into it.
I'm trying to here.
Well, I'm going on YouTube to see if we've got a chat actually going.
No, there's not.
What?
Yeah, I already checked.
What?
Maybe we just have to answer, like, we can't type into it. Maybe we can just see it and then we answer like on the podcast. Yeah.
Well, Web. So there's people listening. Weber just posted weekender.
Oh yeah, but that's a comment.
Yeah, it's no doubt.
Are those
so they can answer ask questions. The questions pop up.
Hey, is that a
question?
Is that a Charybdis?
No, it's a Deathclaw.
It's an Ambulance?
Yeah.
Oh, it looked awful big, like in your hand. Maybe your hands are just.
I've had a girl say that before.
Right? How many times have you heard that? It looks so big in my hand.
I got the Donald Trump hand.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah, man, I'm definitely down for Adepticon, and if y'all decide to go to Weekender, man, we'll hit up some Weekender too.
You know what? But here's the thing. You know, we talked about taking the bagel, man. You know, like taking a Winnebago to
the Winnebago. Yeah.
The Winnebago. I mean, and that right there sounds like a hell of a deal.
Well, like check this out, man. Like we could hit up. I mean, just like now we know kind of the route to get there.
Yeah.
So we can go to Nashville, go see Samson.
Yep.
We can go to fucking Indy to go see Ryan, man. We can do all sorts of shit.
Yeah, I think we leave if we do Adepticon on the road, we leave a day earlier, and we fucking route it. We figure who we're gonna see on the way there, and then on the way back, we factor in an overnight, and we see somebody on the way back.
Dude, we can leave early, go pick up Barth from Dallas.
Oh shit!
Roll out with Barth.
We were within spitting distance of Dallas on the way out. So
spinning. Do you spits or do you swallows, baby?
Yeah, we were there, dude. We were there.
Yeah. I mean, and that right there, it adds to the adventure. You know, I mean, I'm thinking about, seeing the things like I kind of felt like I missed out on the trip because I wasn't there to see the fire-breathing dragon. You know what I'm saying?
Dude. I found, so I didn't realize my fire-breathing dragon token was in my shorts.
Thank you.
And
so's mine.
Hey-o.
Yeah.
And so my wife did laundry, and it actually turned up this last couple of days. She's like, "Is this yours?" It's like, "Hell yeah, it's mine." You know.
Give me that back. What are you doing?
Yeah, don't take that.
Don't touch it.
But
very dangerous.
Yeah. Seriously, the drive over there was amazing. You know, we had a lot of great conversation. We looked for something cool to see. I think the drive back would have been just as cool if we would have had a third driver overnight.
Yeah, that probably would have helped out if you had a third driver.
That would have helped out. But no, there's cool stuff out there, and I think next year I know there's been some talk about Tim coming out with us.
Dude, if that fucking happened, that'd be legit. Because he's talking about coming down to Texas, shooting all of the guns, hanging out for a week, and then we kick off from Texas, go see Samson, and then we go see Kimmel, and then we go to Adepticon. And he flies out from Chicago.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, we get him down here. We've got land out in Calhoun County. We just take our fucking guns out there and fucking pop off.
Beowulf. I gotta mention the 50 Beowulf because every time we bring up guns, Tim is all about the Beowulf. So yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. We get him down here. We go out there. We just take our guns down there. We go out to the family land. We fire off for a day. Have a range day, so to speak, and dude, yeah, hit the road, man. Have Tim see Americana like we saw it.
Dude, that would be so awesome, man. Could you imagine, like, just, first trip to the U.S. and you're traveling cross country in a fucking Winnebago with a bunch of freaking weirdos looking for squatches?
Dude, honestly, I could probably, dude, I'm a member of a few Sasquatch Facebook groups, man. I could probably find some people that have some activity on their land and let us out there for a day.
Oh shit!
I can upsell it and be like, we got a guy from Australia. He's used to seeing yowies.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So, yeah. I don't know, man.
Bring on the Squatch.
He's probably listening right now in the future. So
future. Oh, Tim's in the future, all right.
Yeah.
He's in tomorrow.
13 hours from now when he hears this.
Right, Squatches are going to make planetfall in Australia.
Whatever. He's going to hear this in the future. He's going to be touching himself because we're talking about the Beowulf. We're talking about firing off guns in the country. and then we're talking about going on a Squatch hunt. I mean,
Cross country, cross Americana.
What else do you want? I mean,
Right?
seriously.
And then at the end of it, you get to play some 30K. Shit.
That's just the icing on the cake, dude.
Right?
Then you go win some medals.
Yeah.
Well, we're not all Josh.
Speaking of, hold on. Let me keep them right here next to my my station, hanging.
We're not all Josh.
Come on now,
Hey.
man. We're not all camel. That's it.
Can you guys hear me now?
Oh shit.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool.
I think just Michael can hear me.
Hey, there's my brother.
Barely.
Okay, good.
Dude, download the
Oh,
app,
is
bro.
it?
Download the app.
I don't know. I don't have the app. I don't know. What app? What's the app?
Are you there?
Google Hangout app?
Stay away from the light, Carol Ann.
Stay away!
I have exorcised the demons.
This house is clean.
Yes, Monty for the win.
Oh.
You know, okay, so I learned some like crazy ass stuff, not 30K related or anything, but did you know that little girl died when she was like 12?
Yeah, man, dude, like that whole cast, like shit went bad for this cast of
It
Poltergeist.
was not good.
Like,
That's fucking terrifying.
yeah, oh yeah, all kinds of shit went down with Poltergeist cast.
I saw
it was not good.
it was a YouTube video called like actors and actresses that you probably didn't know were dead, and I was like, oh, well, let's see who's dead. And it did like 3 people from the Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of shit went down. Like, I heard The Exorcist had a bad thing too. You know what? This is what I'm going to tell people. Right? I'm going to drop some knowledge on all you people out there in video land. Okay. Quick, simple question. You know how you don't get eaten by a fucking shark? You don't go in the fucking water. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the thing.
Well,
You know
what if it's a shark avalanche?
Okay, now, or a 3-headed shark attack. I actually saw a ghost shark the other day. Yeah, pretty walked in on me watching Cowboys versus Dinosaurs. All right, I watched it. We all seen the ad on Netflix. I watched it. All right, and I'll be damned if any of y'all say y'all don't want to see that movie. Y'all have thought about it.
I stood there and watched the last 15 minutes of it with you. I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah, blondes running around in bikinis fighting dinosaurs. Yeah, in the Wild West. Firing machine guns.
Tim, actually, that's what happens in Texas, Tim. Blondes and bikinis fire machine guns.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a normal weekend.
That was yesterday for me.
And dinosaurs, of course. Yeah.
Well, fuck. I don't even mention them because it's just so normal. I mean, what do you do?
And I tell you what, Tim, I know you're listening, and I know you want to see the squatches, but you know how you don't get squashed by a squatch? You don't go looking for the sons of bitches, all right? Yeah.
Actually, we're gonna take Tim and we're gonna have him meet the fucking werewolves of Highway 35.
Dude, that's some real shit right there.
Yeah, that's some real shit, dude. We're not joking about that shit.
Yeah. I got a story, but I'm not telling it.
Dude, tell it. Please tell it.
No, I'm not telling the story.
I told Tim to ask you about it. Like I told him like straight up and said, hey, ask Josh about Blank Man, and he said, all right, cool. But then you couldn't go on his cast. So, dude, tell it. Just tell it. It's all right.
Okay.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go on the cast.
Okay.
It's such a cool story. So good.
Okay, so I usually don't tell this story because nobody believes me, and I mean, and throughout the years I've heard, oh, get out of here, no, that shit didn't happen, no, but I mean, for reals, I mean, this is probably about 20 years ago. I was living in Corpus, and, yeah, I was living in Corpus, and I've told this story, quite a bit, but it's been a long time, and Michael's werewolf story kind of brought it back to the fore, I was about 20 years old, 19, 20 years old, and I was working with these guys, and one night after work, they get together and they say, hey, let's go take a look at this thing. I got something to show you. And all right, cool. So we go out, past Old Yorktown Road on Rodfield. It was a gate, like a fenced-in property, and you passed over Old Yorktown. You went out in this property, and it was like a gated thing, but it was kind of open, so we just drove back in there, right? We drive down this dirt road, like gravel dirt road, for about probably. It seemed like a long time, but we're all in the back and we're drinking beer. Yeah, I wasn't drinking. I didn't drink, but these guys, these old rednecks that I worked with, drank beer, and so we're driving on this road and bouncing around. I said, "Where are we going, man?" So we get out there. It's probably about 2.5 miles into the property. You know what I'm saying? I mean, coming out of there was a lot faster than going in. And they turned the pickup truck around and they faced. South. The bed of the truck faced south. Towards. So basically, went down this road, made a U-turn, and parked. Right. Well, I'm sitting in the back, and Chad's driving. Johnny's in the back, and we're sitting there, and they're drinking beer. And I was like, "What are we out here for, man?" "Oh, no, it's cool. Just hang tight." And the sun is going down. It's still sunlight outside, and the sun is going down. And Chad yells at Johnny. He goes, "You see anything yet?" And he goes, "Nah." And we're sitting there. I said, "What are we waiting for?" And I'm sitting against the back of the cab, facing out past the tailgate, right? And all of a sudden, out of the brush. I mean, I'm talking like this is like 300 to 500 yards out, man. I mean, it was some ways out. When I'm looking at it, because I could barely see what's going on, and I see something in the distance, and of course, the sun is going down, so it's right at dusk, and there's something coming at the vehicle, right? Johnny knocks on the roof and goes, Chad, he's coming. Go, 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 go. So Chad drops it down into gear and thromps it, right? Never turned off the engine, and he takes off down this dirt road. Well, as we're driving, right, I can see this thing coming at us, and it's gaining on the truck, right? And it's at a full gallop. And I say it's a gallop because the thing from the waist down had the body of a goat. It had the body of a goat from the waist down. I mean, I'd say, like it looked like a goat man. Like if anyone's played Diablo and you go and you see the goat man and whatnot in Diablo, that's what it looked like. From the waist down, it was a goat, and this thing is coming at, walking on two legs, running on two legs, and then of course the head. Had human features, but he had horns, and this thing is coming at the truck full gallop, man. And I'm going, holy shit, what is that thing? And Johnny's like, just hold on, man, hold on, don't. And Chad's fucking going down this dirt road, just whoa, his balls out, traveling down this dirt road, and the thing catches up to the truck. I mean, we got to be going at least 50, 60 miles an hour down this dirt road, and the thing catches up to the truck and body checks the side of the truck. I mean, it's that close, man. It hits the bed of the truck, and the truck jumps. We take off down this road, and as soon as we cross it's like a cattle guard, with the pipes and everything like that. As soon as we pass it, the thing peels off and takes off. Takes off the other way, right? So I mean, it's like he was protecting this property, but I shit you not, from the waist down, full-on goat. Had hooves, cloven feet, the whole kit and caboodle, and from the waist up, had the semblance of a man, facial features of a man, elongated face, but he had horns, not the big old curly ram horns, but like just some straight up horns coming out of his head. Fucked me up forever. Never been out there. I asked them later on. I was like, "Hey man, y'all go out there, y'all go do this freaking often?" "Oh yeah, we've done it like 4 or 5 times." I was like, "Fuck that. You can keep that shit. That's it. No more." And that's why I think you don't want to get bit by the shark. You don't go in the damn water. You don't want to get mauled by the goat, man. You don't go out past fucking Rodfield, past Yorktown Road. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey man, I saw it. I don't, to this day, I've told the story. I don't care if anyone believes me.
It's the longest fucking
but
story.
I sure as hell ain't going back out there, you know what I'm saying? So, Tim, if you see, it better be Harry and the freaking Henderson Squatch if we see that guy rounded teeth, eat some grass, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's like, if it's like big old fang teeth Sasquatch, nah, you can keep that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Though. We had a whole conversation in the car, both directions. To Chicago and back, what would we do if we saw something on the side of the road?
Call it in. Hey, there's some shit on the side of the road. Yeah,
Zach,
and I'm not.
Zach, your insurance deductible came up in the talk.
Yeah,
I was totally gonna cover it for you, bro.
Yeah, we're like, I think we can run this van off into the ditch and over a Squatch before it dies.
And like whatever, like the money that we get out of it, hey, we'll split it.
Yeah, the thing was though, we didn't go armed like we had talked about, which totally changed the equation. Because we were like, well, yeah, we would chase it, but how far do you chase it? You go armed up. You've got your AR-15. You've got a side piece. Yeah, it's a little bit different than you're just running the van off the road trying to run over it.
Dude, come on. Are you kidding me? Y'all in a minivan, you're going to run over a Squatch?
Oh, we were going to. Don't doubt. Don't doubt.
Y'all are fucking
We
stupid.
had a whole conversation about it, and all of us were agreed that
Fucking
we would put the
stupid.
pedal to the floor and try to take it out.
It's a fucking odyssey,
Take out
dude.
the Squatch.
Yeah.
And you know what happens? The Squatch gets pissed, he gets up, and he rips your arms off and beats y'all with them.
Yeah. We were just hoping Aaron was
And then
driving.
Oh, yeah, you throw Aaron
insurance
at him
never
and then
claims you.
run the other way. Yeah.
That was our hope. He doesn't play 30K. We're throwing him first.
Yeah, right. That was the plan all along,
I think he was okay with it at some level.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we had some good discussions on the trip, regarding cryptids and crazy shit that we've seen or we've heard about, and yeah, man, there's a lot of cool stuff that we talked about.
Oh.
Dude, there's like a long string of like stories that I've heard about 35, and like I tell Pretty about these stories of 35 and this Wolfman.
You don't even get one story into it.
You're like, holy shit, dude! Holy shit! I got a story to add to your like list of stories. I was like, oh my gosh, and it's all around the same time period too.
Yeah. He started talking about in the early '90s, and I was like, oh shit! And I told this story, and I'll make it a shorter story for tonight, but. Long story short, in the early 90s, like 92, 93, my parents had gone out of town, and I had a bunch of the guys over. We played a twice-a-month D&D game. So a lot of the guys came from Victoria to play D&D, and we had it at my house. My parents live in a subdivision off of 35, about 6-7 miles outside of Port Lavaca, going towards Corpus. And we played our game. End of the game comes. It's foggy. The guys are getting ready to leave. A couple of guys stay. A couple of guys leave. And the guys that leave, they show back up at the house, a while later, and they've got this story. They had seen something with red eyes on the side of the road because they got lost leaving the subdivision. And it's pretty kind of easy to do in the fog because you can go out this one road that leads you through these fields and out in the middle of nowhere, and then you hook up to 87, or you can if you get the right road, you can go directly to 87, or you can go back to 35. Well, I don't know where they ended up, but they said they saw these red eyes, this figure standing, and it started, the red reflection started kind of keeping up with the vehicle, and then it started keeping pace with the vehicle, and they were fucking freaked out. They ended up coming back to the house, and they were scared shitless too. They were pale. They didn't know what they had seen. They didn't know what was going on. But what they described, and then Michael's telling me this story. I was like, holy fuck, because it's within like 10, 15 miles of my parents' place. A very similar experiences. Yeah, just creepy, man. There's some Chocolate Bayou shit going down over there.
Chocolate Bayou?
Yeah, dude, that's what's going on.
Is that like the Hershey Highway?
A little bit different. Yeah, I'll be back in just a second, guys.
I'm in the other room though. I got a cordless headset.
Oh, neat. So I'm the only one online right now. All right, that's cool. That's neat. I guess that works out. Oh man, it's all jubbly. It's all jubbly.
Snagging a fan.
All right. So what am I working on? You people out there want to know. I am currently painting this Anvilus, getting all the silver on it, getting all the black. I'm not sure what color to paint these little fins though.
What Legion? Is that the Blood Angels?
Yeah, it's Blood Angels.
Ah.
Blood Angels like test scheme. Unfortunately, like my Blood Angels list that me and I had a consultant named Ryan Kimmel help me out with. It unfortunately doesn't use an Anvilus. I actually never planned on using this Anvilus in this army, but I really wanted to try out this Tamiya Red on there.
Oh yeah, is that the clear?
It's the clear. It's a steel base with Tamiya, red, clear red, airbrushed over it, and it came out like really popping.
Let me see. Put it up there. I'm back. Hold on. Let me pull you up. That's me. Oh yeah, shit, man. That's bright.
It's like what it looks in like Retribution, the kind of look it has.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
It's awful glossy.
Yeah, for those of y'all wanting to know about the chat tonight, for some reason we only have a Q&A. We can see your Q&A, we just can't answer the Q&A. We have to answer it online. So there's no chat tonight. Just y'all can put the questions in. So yes, we can read you.
Here, let me see if I can disable the Q&A and see if it'll bring back the chat.
Bring back the chat.
Oh no, what's? Let me turn off. Okay. Oh, I can't turn it off. Oh, hey, there's Sam. Sam, yeah, we can read you.
Yeah, we can see the questions. We just can't respond to them.
Oh, you can see the questions?
Yeah, I can see them. I just can't respond to them. I can't write anything in there. People are sending me text messages asking me questions.
Oh.
Sam said the Goatman story fucked him up.
No shit. Yeah, it fucked me up too because I saw the fucking thing. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. You know, I'm a pretty big dude. You know, I mean, I ain't no slouch, but I don't fuck around with no supernatural shit or like things that put me on the lower side of the food chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that if we were like an aquatic-based life form, we would definitely rank in lower than the great white. You know, I mean, Jaws and shit. That traumatized me.
You wouldn't fight a Goatman, dude?
Fuck no, dude. Really? I mean, I know. You know, maybe if I had some legendary weaponry, maybe some
legendary weaponry. if I had a fire sword.
Dude, I mean, look at Diablo, man. You don't go after the goat man in level 1, man. You got the clan. What do they call clan goats or clan men?
Dude, but like in all reality, like if I had to fight any mythological beast, it'd probably be a satyr. Like
really, you'd go after the satyr.
What else would you choose?
There's about a million. Like I tell you what, I'd go after like a Cerberus, a 3-headed dog. You know, I could take out a 3-headed dog.
Shut the fuck up. Over a satyr? You got 3 heads to worry about versus 2 goat legs?
Dude, he's low and heavy, dude. I mean, it's a dog, man. Shit.
You could still put a satyr in a fucking headlock, dude.
I don't know, man. Dude, this goat's got like retard strength. Have you seen their eyes?
Yeah, but the top part of him's man. Like it's not. There's no like goat strength up here. Like it's just probably ridiculous. Like He-Man strength from just being a wild goat man. But
I'd fight the beaver from Narnia. That's probably where I'd go. Like the beaver from Narnia.
A beaver? What?
I'd fight a beaver.
I was telling Josh that like out of all the mythological creatures that you could end up fighting, you fight a fucking goat man. Like that's the one I'd pick. I'd pick the satyr. Like,
no, man.
Done all day. Like you lucked out because if you're gonna see one mythological creature in your life, at least you saw one that you could possibly take out. Unfortunately for us, we're gonna see like.
Dude, you didn't see this thing, dude. It was like
Minotaurs and Wendigos.
It was like 7-8 foot tall, man. This thing was huge, larger than life. This thing was.
Well, did Michael tell you about my my cemetery experience?
No. See, are we going? This is where we're. Let's go back to 30K. Let's talk some 30K, man.
Yeah, sorry, we got way off base here.
Yeah, because you know, you don't fuck with zombies and shit, dude. I'll tell you what, I'd kill a zombie. Like I actually can't wait for the zombie apocalypse so I can start. You know, I'd find people. I'd be like, oh yeah, shit, this son of a bitch. Remember that back in 2nd grade when you took my lunch money? Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Hey,
Remember when you called me Michael Montenegro?
Hey, is my video working?
No.
Or is it just audio?
No, it's audio.
You're just audio.
Hang on.
Just watching the pub.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Josh, I got some quad mortars for you, or pretty, one of y'all.
Fuck yes, you got quad mortars?
Yeah, I got thrust quad mortars in today on a trade.
Oh, nice.
And I have no use for them, so.
What do you want to trade? You want to trade some stuff?
Dude,
We got some stuff to trade.
I'm about some quad mortars.
I can't remember which one of y'all called it first, but I do remember when we had this talk about said quad mortars that I was getting in and never going to use.
It was I.
Was that me or you, Pretty?
It was I.
Yeah, so.
Well, Pretty's not here, so I guess it's all me, baby.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, Pretty was here. Yeah.
I'm right here.
Sucks. I'll tell you what. I think I have a Cestus here. I'll give you.
I don't need a Cestus.
How about a Baneblade? I got a Baneblade.
Hey, you getting rid of a Cestus? Seriously?
No, I'm good. I'm good on Cestus and
Josh.
Baneblade.
You giving him?
All right. Well,
Josh.
Let me know, Michael. I'll give you something.
Josh.
Can you not hear Pretty, Josh?
I can't hear Pretty.
Can you hear me, Michael?
I can hear you, but I see that you're muted, so I don't know how that works out. It says that you got a mute on you.
I am unmuted. Maybe Josh muted me.
Maybe I muted you.
Did you hear him say that? Then that means he's not muted.
I can hear him, but he's like real ghosty in the background. Exactly.
Yes. I said, are you getting rid of a Cestus?
What's that?
He wants to know if you're getting rid of a Cestus.
Jesus Christ.
He needs a Cestus. Do you need a Cestus? I don't think I'm going to use 2 Cestuses. It's just too many points, man.
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool if I played like a 5,000 point match, but
yeah, I'll use it for my Dark Angels.
I can't unmute you. It says you're muted.
I'm not muted on my side.
Hey, try to unmute yourself.
I'm not muted. Seriously.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference. You can hear him. It's like if you can hear him, then it's not a problem of him being muted.
No, I can like barely hear him, but I got like strained to hear him.
Okay. Yeah. Strain your sphincter.
This is what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, I don't know, buddy.
I don't know.
Hey, Weber's got a zombie kill list. That's freaking awesome.
Like people that he'd murder in the event of a zombie apocalypse?
Yes, I have that same list, Ryan. Shit, Web Dog.
I do have a place that I'd go, but I don't I don't advertise where it is.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, you wouldn't take us? I see how it is.
Yeah, I'd check on you guys, and then I'd let you know about my place.
I tell you,
and my rations.
My biggest fear is getting to the zombie apocalypse and being one of the first ones to get knocked out. Like before I even really get some good headshots in, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so like when you say knocked out, do you mean like Rick Grimes, like out cold, or do you mean like
like
in like 5 minutes?
Yeah, like first 5 minutes of zombie apocalypse, I'm like one of the first ones to go out. You know what I'm saying?
You open your door, you're like, yeah. Oh, like one was behind the door. Oh,
yeah. Josh is at HEB, and the fucking zombie.
That's my fear,
zombie
right?
comes out and takes him.
All I could think of is how many good weapons I didn't get to shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really see you, Josh. You're gonna be at HEB shopping when it goes down, and you're gonna get eaten.
Is Freddie talking? I can't hear shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reconnect again.
He said you'd be in HEB whenever you'd fucking get knocked out.
I probably would, like buying the Twinkies in the Twinkie aisle.
Hey, since we're talking about the subject, how much did your butt pucker whenever that dude in Florida started biting people? Like
Dude,
that basketball guy?
Yes.
Like, I thought that was it. Like I thought it was the day.
Oh, I started loading weapons and magazines that day, man. I was like, oh, here it comes. This is it.
Honey, don't go to work. Don't go to work.
Don't go to work. Bath salts. Who would have
Josh,
thunk it?
Josh, can you hear me?
No, we definitely can't hear you now, Pretty. It's like way worse.
What?
I could hear you like trying to talk there. So.
Fuck.
I can hear you.
Yeah, Zach and I are going to carry on a conversation. Fuck you guys.
Hey, Red Laws is on. What's up, Zane?
Hey, Chris.
What's going on, Red Law?
Give me the deuce. I'm going to chuck the deuce up for you.
Dude, Chris, like this is like the worst connection you've ever had.
All right.
Who got a ticket to go to London for being a butthole? Lehman Russ?
I believe that's Troy.
It's Troy?
Yeah.
Kedeff? Troy Kedeff?
I believe so.
Dude, Troy, you're the tits, man. Just want to tell you. I've been following you, like, on Facebook, like creeping on you. I've been, like, stalking you. Like, hey, what's Troy doing? What's up, Troy?
What fuck, dude? Like both of y'all's mics are like destroyed.
That was just me making Josh's.
Hold on, let me plug mine back in.
Josh sucking Troy off sounds.
All right, I'm back.
It's kind of chaos right now.
How about now? How about now? Am I better?
I mean, I hear you just fine. I was talking to Chris and Zach. Like both of their mics are like.
Oh, okay.
Legit, like boned.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Brother's boned.
This is the worst. This is the worst cast ever. Worst webcast of all time.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
This is terrible.
Yeah, if you guys can't hear me, I'm probably just gonna log out. Let it go.
I love you, Sam. Is that me that loves you? I love you, Sam. I love you long time.
Let's see how many dicks can fit in his mouth at one time.
I have no idea what you just said, Zach. I heard you like trying to say something, but the more you talk, the worse it gets.
God damn it!
Hey, Ryan says he can hear everyone fine. Maybe
God damn it!
Maybe it's
Weber, can you hear me?
Yeah, y'all can't hear anything I'm saying? I hate you guys.
No, I heard that. You dick.
Yeah, dicks. Like, Josh is trying to fit everyone's dick in his mouth simultaneously.
Are you saying that
maybe
with
if I increase Pretty's volume. Let's see. How about that? Say something, Pretty.
Something.
Did you hear about robotic? This is crazy.
Very sad. Very sad.
David Sampson said, "Why are y'all so bad at this?"
Yeah, we suck.
I can hear Michael fine.
I hear Josh fine.
Hey, maybe y'all should log out and then log back in.
Yeah, I've done that like twice.
Yeah. I think I blew in my phone like a Nintendo, like a...
I'm going to eject Chris. Watch me eject him. Can I eject him? I don't even see Zach.
Yeah, we haven't seen Zach since the beginning.
He's there, though, like Ghost in the Machine. Ghosty.
Should we just start a new one? Like, should we
try this one more time?
Maybe
y'all need to start it all over.
My internet?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe out of minutes.
I went out and bought a brand new router, man. Like, I spent some freaking bank on a router.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Nope.
We need a LAN.
Oh.
All right. This is fucking... Michael, why don't you boot us up a new one and
I feel better for the fans. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll jump in. Maybe it is my internet. We need an experiencing technical difficulties button, like, like, excuse me.
I told Michael that. I want that
difficulties.
I want that picture of the Indian that comes up.
Like that?
No. I want the picture of the Indian that comes up and says,
if this had been an actual
sorry.
emergency,
God damn it.
the beep would have been followed by a message.
You're a fucking prick.
Michael's gonna reboot, and we'll be back with some more TFL30k, which let's see what happens.
Fuck.
Hey, even Jay says we sound good.
Who? Can they hear everyone? Bro.
So should I start up with some musical styling since no one else is here?
Yeah, dig it.
I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. No? How about Is that a jelly bean? It sucks when you're here all by yourself and nobody else is around. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Are you saying fuck with mom in the car? Bro.
I don't have
pretty
mom.
Cool, man.
Can you hear me? Can we? I can hear Zach.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah.
All right, we're waiting for the new link, everyone. Just kind of hang tight. As soon as the new link comes on, we're going to switch on over.
So you want to know what's on my workbench? Here. I want to know how do y'all paint nipples? How do you paint? God damn it, nipples. Paint them. Paint the nipples.
Hang tight, everyone. We're coming back in a few minutes. We had some technical difficulties. I'm actually going to run and change the laundry because so I don't get wifed. So I'll be right back. As soon as the other guys come on, I'll jump in. All right?
Just close the call, dude. Close it.
I'll be right back. Brief intermission.
He wasn't wearing any pants. He wasn't wearing any pants. That's the way to do it, bro. God damn it. So on my workbench, if y'all can hear me, if anybody can really hear me, I'm also working on Arena Rex. I just painted my Ludus Magnus Mycon, and I'm having difficulty with nipples. So if anybody has any tricks to how to paint bare man nipples, just hit me up on the page. This is Zach, painting my Ludus Magnus, and there's like every one of those models has bare nipples. So I don't know if there's a trick, if it's like like I don't want them like super bright like pink. I don't want milk dud nipples. I'd like to have some definition where you can actually see areola and whatnot, but not just the not just the tips. I don't want pepperonis. I just want some good functional nipples where you can tell the nipple apart from the rest of the pectorals. So if anybody out there has any idea or any clue of what to do or what kind of brush or whatever, if there's some kind of special nipple brush, because I don't have it and I need it, because I just get this feeling like if you paint a badass model but you fuck up the nipple, like that George Clooney Batman where all you saw was the fucking nipples on the bat suit. Somebody out there has to know what I'm talking about. Like, why did they put the nipples on the bat suit? Because that's all people looked at. Bat nipples. And Robin nipples. Robin was there too. He had nipples too. Like, what's up with those nipples? I think it's just something that you what do we all do? You can't fucking paint a nipple, then all is lost. So please help me. You're my only hope. Other than that, I'm putting together a Storm Eagle, nice little Storm Eagle for my Sons of Horus. Going to work out good. Going to add a little speed, a little versatility to my list. Right now, the only list I got going is my pretty much my Adepticon shit, which is where basically I made just enough models to get through my narrative and my tournament and my Zone Mortalis list, and zero models after that. So I don't have a lot of options. So I think the Storm Eagle will probably be good. I got some more Just Darren in. Now that Just Darren got beefed up real fat. So hopefully if once I get those off, nice little transport, take Chorus and his buds, right to the foray. So, that's it. hopefully somebody else comes back or we get our shit together. This fucking sucks. I can fucking hear me, apparently. I'm probably talking to myself, and this is really shitty for us to do this for our people. But I mean, you know, everyone has a bad day sometimes. It just sucks. It just happened to us. But you know, we've been pretty consistent as far as putting out our content goes. So I guess we're allotted one little fuck up, one little faux pas every once in a while. So we hope y'all don't hold it against us too much. We're gonna come back with whatever we can as soon as possible. Is somebody else there? I hear noises. But Josh taking a shit. Doing the laundry is Josh's code word for I'm gonna take a 5-minute shit. Oh look, there he is. Okay. Maybe you can put the headphones on, bro. Headphones on.
All right, did we get a new one up?
You know what? Can you hear anything?